Sacramento State Stadium. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Toledo Rockets and the Sacramento State Hornets. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Catching up with the Sacramento State head coach before the game, he talked to me about the importance of this young running back. Just a freshman, he has continued to showcase his talent. They gave him an opportunity early in the season, and they have been rewarded. He continues to shine and be very productive at the line of scrimmage. I'm going to keep you posted on how he plays here in the first quarter. They're feeding him early and often. He's in the script. Can he keep the momentum going? We'll find out. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. Got a little room. He's going to get loose. He will score. Touchdown, Sacramento State. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Well, I'd say that's quite a way to make an early statement. Take the opening kickoff and run it all the way back for a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Worthy. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Looking for space, it's West. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They're all over it. Out wide right, it's Allen. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Great recognition by the defense on that pass play. They knew exactly who the quarterback was going to, and they got there quick.
Make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
The Rockets have it with a 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Sanders. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Give to the running back. Pass to 6. Oh, he's got some space. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Rockets look to keep this drive humming. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Picked off. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play. So now the offense is going to have to regroup. A turnover on the first drive of the game can bruise that confidence a little bit.
No doubt about it. It's so hard as an offense to create any momentum and get any confidence early when you turn it over at this juncture in the game. You're just trying to kind of feel out this defense, and you're formating them, and you're trying different play calls to set things up for later. But when you turn it over on the first drive, it's hard to get that momentum established.
They only need about the length of the football to convert on second down. This time they'll throw it. Timed that hit perfectly to keep it from making the grab. It'll be third down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
This defense will try to force a fourth down on third and short from the 45. He's got the back in the middle. Ball down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
Well, after getting that takeaway, this offense is needing some points, and that's a big completion there on third down. Good job reading the coverage. The offense is going to stay on the field. They want to keep this momentum going, and that last completion, that was big.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Second and long here. Wants to throw again. This one's complete. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Now on first down from the 40.
Ready. Hey, move. Ready, go.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front.
Well, and when you're a defense, you want to string it out, right? You want to fill these gaps as fast as you can. And they did a really good job of taking away this, taking away that. All of a sudden, he gets to the sideline, runs out of space. There's nowhere to go. Great job by the defense doing their assignments.
Here we go. Ready. 1, 2, 3. Ready, go.
Second down, going to throw it. Oh, pressure's coming. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
Ready, go.
From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. And just too much on that pass. Too high, too wide, out of bounds and incomplete.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Punt is on its way. Not a lot of room to field this one. Makes a move. Can they catch him? Touchdown Rockets! Special teams proving to be special.
Well, you couldn't script it any better if you're the head coach here, because your defense did their job on the opening drive, and now you make a splash play on special teams. Great job fielding the punt, vision, speed, taking it back all the way for a touchdown. This game is going perfectly right now for them early.
Out of the end zone. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Trying to get the corner. The option, the keeper. He'll pitch it. He's got enough. Still on his feet at the 45. There he goes to the right. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Sacramento State. Great job by the back on the option.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Hits inside is Sanders. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Selling the fake. They get to him as he throws. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I don't think the quarterback made the right read on that play. I know they're asking a lot of this QB. He's got a lot to focus on with the pass game and all the different types of runs that they have in their playbook. But on that play there, that pre-snap look told me.
Fires toward the end zone. It's complete. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
Here we go. Ready. Blue 22. Ready to go.
A first down run on the doorstep. They'll make the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Second down, gonna throw it. Trying to find the end zone. Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Just got rid of that one.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
So they've got the lead. They can make it a two-score game with a chip shot field goal, but instead, the offense is out there on fourth down. Looking for the edge. Touchdown, Sacramento State. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And how about this offense? A big situation on fourth and goal, and you trust your running back. You trust your offensive line. You trust the physicality of this unit, and they reward that trust, and they punch it in for 6.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Toledo hoping to get things going on this drive as the offense takes the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Swamped immediately.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Complete to the right. He's loose. He's at the 30. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
You know what? Everybody gets energized on the whole football team when you got running backs that fight for extra yards and breaks tackles. It's awesome to watch. Everybody literally gets a little jolt of energy because that guy continues to fight for everything he gets.
The Rockets are threatening on 1st and goal. Fires into the end zone. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Sacramento State. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Dude, you're just thinking, hold him to 3, make him kick a field goal, don't let him score points. Heck no, you turn it into offense. What a play. Catches the ball in the end zone. Take a knee. Take a knee. No, sir. I'm taking this thing all the way back 100 yards to the house. What a play.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Rockets offense looks primed and ready to launch on this drive. There's no question this team is reeling down 28-7, and they have to find a way to get a score on the board with this drive. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Unloads to the wideout. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Left side is Sanders. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. They've been overwhelmed so far in this 1st half, but if they could muster a score, maybe a glimmer of hope.
Yeah, and I know it's been a struggle. They've been struggling this whole game, but let's get something positive going into halftime. Coaches won't yell at you as much, but they got the...
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
1st down, Sac pushes it back. Now it's 2nd down.
Here we go. Ready, go.
2nd down to the air. He'll take the deep shot. Upstairs to make the catch. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
Gain of 29 on the play.
And the Rockets, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Under pressure. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. Needs it. Sees a crease. Turning it on. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business.
4th and 1, I got to know my situation. I got to know I can't mess around as a running back. I got to get through the hole, make the first down. No matter what, if I got to run somebody over, I'm running straight downhill, straight for those sticks, making sure I get that first down.
Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. But see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. He's changing the play. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. Breaks into the open. Running inside the 20. He's at the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Sacramento State.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the 2nd half.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to throw on 1st. Look out! He's sacked. This defense all over it. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We begin our coverage with Alabama, taking on the #1 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Rockets offense is back on the field. Huge deficit to start this 3rd quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the 2nd half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Right side, it's West. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second.
Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Wide open spaces. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Toledo. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting it.
Here he comes from midway in the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll caught, and he's got room. The 50, the 40, running inside the 20. Touchdown, Sacramento State. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. That's 3 touchdowns in this game, and he's up to 11 on the season.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, it's West. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. The give on the counter. There he goes. He's past the sticks. Touchdown, Sacramento State. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
You know, sudden change situations are so interesting because oftentimes in that kind of instance, you get the ball back on a turnover and offenses are trying to take a shot looking for the home run touchdown. But that time, they just turned around and handed it off. It was a more conservative play call, David, but it gave them the same desired result.
Well, and it's kind of crazy. When you force that turnover, everybody goes bananas. The sidelines going nuts. You get a little bit of extra juice, and then they hand the football off, and everybody does their job. They capitalize on it. Momentum swings happen so fast in college football.
And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Off play action on first down. Grabbed behind the line, it's West. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Rockets now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Give to the back. Hard running there. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. He unleashes a long one. He's got it along the sideline. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Man, this QB has had a rough day, made a lot of mistakes, a lot of bad decisions, but look, still in here, still fighting, still throwing some completions.
That's reeled in. It's West. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. And the Rockets are rolling down the field. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
And guys, I'm trying to find a way to be up here and be positive, and I guess here's how I'm going to be positive. At least the other team didn't catch it, because he's thrown it to the other team a lot today. It's been a struggle in the passing game. I'm not sure, guys, if it's not decision time to go to the other guy to see what he can do, because this passing attack has not been great.
This is going to be tough sledding for this quarterback now. You're trailing, you're in the second half. Defense knows you've got to throw it. You're going to have to sit in the pocket under duress and start making throws in tight windows. It's not an easy situation by any stretch, but big-time players make big plays in big games.
Lets it fly. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
Really nice third down sub-defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their...
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Got to make the play on fourth. Can't make the connection.